I'd like to use this video as an opportunity to clarify my feelings on the Asari. When I say the Asari suck and the Asari are morons, I'm mainly referring to the Asari republics, the government. The only criticism that's really salient species-wide is their design, which, I'm sorry, looks like the product of a Mass Effect developer who was smoking a little bit too much of that kind herb, if you know what I mean. So, with regards to Asari as individuals, they're fine. I mean, I use Tay and Dellen in my stories because I love them as characters. But when it comes to the Asari matriarchs who run the Asari republics, they're absolute morons and just do not know what they're doing. Case in point, Peace Through Might. In this story, the Asari conquer the galaxy with the help of the Death Node. And for a while, things are good. They actually do a pretty good job. I'm not going to lie, it's not that bad a place to live. For the most part, if you just accept their superiority and their extremely smug attitude, it's not that bad. But, but then the Reapers come and they pay the price for hiding Vendetta for centuries. A lot of you know that I'm greatly influenced by the fanfiction writer Jade Tatsu. Their fanfiction, The Catalyst for Revenge, kind of crystallized to me just how terrible the Asari government is and how awful the Citadel Council is, and why it needs to be harshly criticized in fan fictions. Like, the Asari knew for centuries that the Reapers were coming, and Vendetta screamed at them to prepare, and instead they crippled the entire galaxy with the Ferrixon Treaty by restricting military buildup. But I've already gone over that. You kind of get where I'm coming from. So the story ends with time travel, which I love. I mean, who doesn't love time travel? And it involves basically the entire thing looping back on one another. Turns out a Shinigami gave spoilers by the way. Shinigami gave Liara the Death Note, so she goes back in time with that. I think in this story, time travel ends up being perfected over the course of centuries after extinction is inevitable, just as a conceit for the plot. And then she ends up causing the whole thing to start over and over again. So it's just an endless loop, which seems kind of appropriate for time travel. I certainly had fun writing it. I don't hate individual Asari. I just think the Asari Republic's government is pretty terrible, which I stand by that statement. I think it holds up under close analysis. But don't worry about that. Just worry about the enjoyableness of the story, at least if you enjoy it, which I'm assuming you do if you're listening to this commentary.